Parliamentary Representative-elect for Roseau South, Joshua Francis, responds to speculation and says crossing the floor is not an option. A Canadian charity organization with 4 health centers here plans on expanding its partnership with Dominica. And unemployment and teenage pregnancy among issues of concern for Child Fund Dominica. I am Julian Morris with the Channel 5 News. The details after this.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the ram that I want to pull up me belly. It's the ram that I want to batting the batting.
Play Big 4 and win even more this Christmas. Spend $9 or more on Big 4 tickets and get a free letter. Spell ham, rum or buy and win hams, single barrel rum and shopping vouchers. Plus non-winning promotional tickets gets a chance to win one of 4 supermarket shopping sprees valued at $1,000. The more tickets you buy, the more letters you get to win. Have a cheerful ham and rum Christmas from the Dominica National Lottery. Promotion starts November 10th to December 31st.
Spark the holiday spirit with a festive feast from KFC. Enjoy a generous amount of chicken with delicious home-style sides and a refreshing drink. KFC, so good.
The Caribbean can feel like paradise, yet natural hazards do come our way. During eruptions, millions of tons of ash and rock fall on the flanks of the volcano. The next heavy rain may bring this material down the valley and destroy much in its path. This phenomena is called mudflow or LAR. LARs are very dangerous. After an eruption, avoid crossing valleys during and following heavy rainfall.
Dominica.
Upgrade Sublime! Upgrade, up, 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 up.
You've got a $60 million upgrade. With this massive upgrade to our network, we're making Dominica one of the best connected countries in the world. Giving you greater reliability and 100% super fast 4G coverage.
Upgrade Sublime! Upgrade!
Upgrade Dominica, upgrade to 100% super fast 4G coverage.
It's Christmas at Courts, with prices slashed even further on a wide range of items at all Courts branches, up to 60% off. Wow! But you can't wait, so get your last minute deals now. Offer applies to both cash and credit purchases. And of course, mega savings on a wide range of items. It's Christmas at Courts with up to 60% off at all Courts branches. Hurry, stock is limited.
The magic of mobile insurance is at your fingertips. Download the Beacon Buddy app today to renew your insurance and check on your claims from anywhere in the world. Don't worry, get happy.
Beacon will cover you and we'll always see you through. We'll be there for you.
Dominica Labour Party re-elected for a 4th term. 5 police officers brought before the court in connection with the murder of Joshua Etienne, while Black Sigatoka ravaged the banana sector. Health workers and resources stretched by chikungunya, and squatter drama in Canefield East. Bishop Kelvin Felix became Dominica's first cardinal, and Dice Calypso Monarch title number 7. Join us for the 2014 Channel 5 News in Review, December 31, 8:30 p.m., repeated January 1 on Channel 5. In the news, Parliamentary Representative-elect for Roseau South constituency says he will not switch sides.
Attorney-at-Law Joshua Francis says he chose the UWP Team Dominica in interest of Dominica.
Currently, I'm not interested in being a member of the Dominica Labour Party. I stand for sincerity, I stand for selflessness, I stand for national development, I stand for intellectual progress, not just material progress. And I don't see the Dominica Labour Party as the party which stands for what I stand for. Team Dominica United Workers Party has demonstrated the type of politics I'm interested in. A non-partisanship type of politics, a clean politics, an honest politics, a visionary politics. And therefore, on that note, Joshua Francis will continue to be a member of the United Workers Party Team Dominica.
Francis commends Ambrose George for his 20 years of service in Parliament.
I ask that he be blessed and his family be blessed. And I'm prepared and willing to work with Mr. Ambrose George and his team, including Mr. Felix Thomas and Sonia Williams, to name a few. They made their contributions and they still have a lot to contribute. And therefore, I'm prepared and willing to work with them. As I have said before, anything that is sound, anything that is good, anything that is positive, I'm prepared to stand for. And any and everybody who is prepared to stand for what is right in the interest of the people of Rosa South, I am prepared to do that.
Meanwhile, Joshua Francis says an area he will be contributing to is the empowerment of men. He says too often men in society are being marginalized, and that must not be allowed.
Because a man is the head of the household. Some people may disagree, but where our men are deflated, they are unemployed, and they are basically cast aside, the entire family is going to be affected. So I'm hoping that me as a parliamentarian, I can help shape policies to inspire our men, provide more jobs, get them more involved, so that they can understand their role at home and by extension our society.
In other news now, unemployment and teenage pregnancy among major issues of concern for Child Fund Dominica. The director says it is challenging.
Child Fund is an international non-profit organization which looks out for the welfare of children. It is concerned with enhancing opportunities for them to develop to their fullest potential. Durville Martinez has been managing the Child Fund operations here for a year and a half.
The economic indicators of the island, the macroeconomic indicators, indicate that there might not be poverty. They are in the middle income category of the countries. However, we all see that there are pockets of poverty all over the island. And there are multiple needs, particularly as related to women and children. The teen pregnancy, for instance, is one. The quality of education is another one. There is hunger, unemployment. There is the youth that have nothing to do, sitting idle. The drugs problem, etc. So I have found in these 18 months that my hands are full.
Silver Lake, Tarish Peak, Carib Territory and Warner have been the most vulnerable communities to these ills. Martinez says during his stint he has appreciated collaboration with the Social Welfare Division and the Ministries of Education and Health.
There are many other projects that we are carrying out, like for youngsters 18-24 in that bracket of age. We have small enterprises, small income generating activities. Could be animal husbandry, raising animals, or could be leather crafting, or could be handicrafts in general. So they can have a better ways to provide for income for themselves.
Two of its most supported programs are the Roving Caregivers Program and Child Friendly Schools Initiative.
In health news, a charitable Canadian organization plans on offering further assistance to Dominica's healthcare system.
The Brenda Strafford Foundation has been providing care for over 700 people in its 4 care facilities in Canada over 30 years now. The foundation has not only done remarkable work in the health sector there, but in the Caribbean region. It actually owns 4 health clinics here, namely in Bagatelle, Trafalgar, Saint-Sauveur, and Coulibistry. Government continues to operate them. Channel 5 News recently spoke to the foundation's chairman on a visit to assess their health centers.
Right after Hurricane David, we started to build a clinic in Bagatelle. That was our first one. There are clinics. We own and operate them, and well, own them rather than operate them. But we have title to the land, and we paid for the buildings, and yeah, so they're all working out well. We started off with the eye clinic. We were providing medications, drugs, and things like that, and but they were being donated to us by drug companies in Canada. So if you look at that and the cost of the buildings that we've provided, we're into probably a few million EC dollars here.
Dr. Strafford befriended the late Charles Maynard, who was health minister at the time in the 1980s. Subsequent to meetings with him, Strafford also set up an eye care clinic. There's potential for added partnerships between government and the foundation, including reintroducing an eye care program.
And there's work afoot for the Chinese to help build a new hospital here in Roseau, and we'll be part of that. And so Hazel Shillingford Ricketts will be working towards completing the eye care program. You know, nothing's absolutely for sure yet, but we had meetings. We were very pleased with the outcome of that meeting. They seem to respect well the work that we've done and the anticipation of what we might do in the future.
And still in health, one consultant says the cost of Dominica's healthcare system remaining on a paper-based platform or surveillance platform will be considerably high. Dr. Wayne Labastide says Dominica's health system must have a responsive surveillance system that includes records on both the sick and healthy individuals.
And the healthy people are becoming few and far between because the life expectancy is, what, 70-something years? That's not even biologically reasonable, that somebody should expect only to live till 70. There's no biological reason why we cannot all live to a healthy 90-something or even 100, right? We have imposed our illnesses on ourselves by the lifestyle choices, and we have a conspiracy between the food industry that is putting all kinds of unpronounceable ingredients in our food and dangerous things that are known to make us ill. And then we have the pharmaceutical industry that is assisting by making us feel better and deal with our symptoms, not always really addressing the root problem. So we have an increasingly growing sick population.
He says the way to change that is to take back our health into our own hands, and to do that we need information.
So we not only need to collect information about who's getting sick and why, we have to collect information about who's eating what, who's exercising, who's, you know, all those other risk factor issues that we traditionally haven't been able to collect. How do we do that? Those things exist. The people who are marketing people, insurance companies, banks, the justice system, the people who give you reward points for buying with them, for loyalty, they're building profiles on it. They have the information on who we are, what we earn, what we are spending it on, what we eat. And the next step is to be able to collect that kind of information and link it to how well we are or how sick we are.
Wayne Labastide spoke at a one-day consultation here Friday as part of efforts towards moving from a paper-based to an electronic data collection system. You're watching Channel 5 News. More after this.
Cashwiz is the one-of-a-kind pawn shop in Dominica. We'll trade all your old and used appliances for cash, grant loans applicable to the value of your vehicle and other appliances. A community service-oriented organization actively involved in building communities and empowering the young, while partnering with social groups for nation building. So come to Cashwiz Dominica on the corner of Stable Street and St. Johnson's Avenue, Pottersville, Roseau. Call us today at 440-5555. Check us out on Facebook or email dominica@cashwiz.com.
Ho, ho, ho! It's the ham that I want to pull up me belly. It's the ram that I want to batting the batting.
Play Big 4 and win even more this Christmas. Spend $9 or more on Big 4 tickets and get a free letter. Spell ham, rum or buy and win hams, single barrel rum and shopping vouchers. Plus non-winning promotional tickets gets a chance to win one of 4 supermarket shopping sprees valued at $1,000. The more tickets you buy, the more letters you get to win. Have a cheerful ham and rum Christmas from the Dominican National Lottery. Promotion starts November 10th to December 31st.
Ozone. Let me use ozone. 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 Never done till the dirt is gone.
It's Christmas at Courts with prices slashed even further on a wide range of items at all Courts branches up to 60% off. Wow! But you can't wait. So get your last minute deals now. Offer applies to both cash and credit purchases. And of course, mega savings on a wide range of items. It's Christmas at Courts with up to 60% off at all Courts branches. Hurry, stock is limited.
Spark the holiday spirit with the festive feast from KFC. Enjoy a generous amount of chicken with delicious home-style sides and a refreshing drink. KFC, so good.
Upgrade to the season's best shares. Get the Alcatel Pixie 2 with a great free gift. Upgrade Christmas with Lime. Upgrade to data all the way. Get the Huawei Y330 with a great free gift. Upgrade Christmas with Lime.
Dominica Labour Party re-elected for a fourth term. 5 police officers brought before the court in connection with the murder of Joshua Etienne, while Black Sigatoka ravaged the banana sector. Health workers and resources stretched by chikungunya, and squatter drama in Kinfield East. Bishop Kelvin Felix became Dominica's first cardinal, and Dice Calypso Monarch title number 7. Join us for the 2014 Channel 5 News in Review, December 31, 8:30 p.m., repeated January 1 on Channel 5. Thank you for staying with us. Joshua Francis is advocating for the improved livelihood of people in the Roseau South constituency.
Parliamentary representative for the Roseau South constituency says he will focus a lot on children in areas such as recreational activities, panel discussions, lectures and debates.
In terms of the physical infrastructure, I intend to take vibrant advocacy in Parliament to make my case for Roseau South to get a fair share of the cake in terms of construction of basketball courts, improvements of our football fields, construction of river walls such as in Loubier and Bath Estate, construction of seawalls in the coastal areas of Loubier and Newtown, improvements of our roads, namely at Kings Hill, Girondel, Eggleston, Bath Estate, among other areas.
Additionally, Francis says the Newtown Health Center is in need of a facelift and he will be advocating for significant improvements in the clinic.
I will remind the government of Dominica to construct more apartment buildings to accommodate the less fortunate families in the Silver Lake area. There are areas such as a football house that has been on the cards for the people of Harlem, and I will be advocating for that.
Joshua Francis says more needs to be done for the coastal hotels in the Roseau South area and other income-generating activities such as the Girondel Flower Show.
And I'm hoping that the government of Dominica will find the necessary policies to create a better environment for job opportunities for young people. So I am prepared to work with the government of Dominica. I'm prepared to support anything that is positive, anything that is sound, anything that will bring a better life for the people of Roseau South.
In other news now, the 2015 Queen contestants will know from this week what their strengths and weaknesses are when they hear from a pageant review panel.
The 7 contestants appeared in casual wear, a talent performance, evening wear, and a conversation round at the annual Queen Show pre-show on Saturday. The contestants in the order they will appear on pageant night are Normanna John Baptiste of Tarish Pete, Kiana John of Salisbury, Odessa Eli of Bath Estate, Biandra Blanchard of Point Michel, Cherise Nation of Castle Bruce, Patrice Dorset of Marigot, and Kelsey Wrighton of Kings Hill. The Queen Show Committee has put together a review panel to provide contestants with feedback.
Our success rate for the past 7 years in regional pageantry has been remarkable. Some people say that we take sometimes average girls and make them exceptional. But that is not the truth. We take exceptional, talented and intelligent young women and give them a platform to share their greatness with the world.
The pageant will take place on February 6. A university scholarship is being offered to Miss Dominica.
And still along the lines of pageantry, the Miss Noel pageant is making a comeback to the Soufrière-Scotshead area, but this time organizers have more than just entertainment on their minds. Organizers of a Miss Noel competition in Scotshead on Tuesday are hoping that the show will help heal the rifts between people caused by the last election. Organizer and main sponsor of the event, Jeff Bellott, says he has seen firsthand how an election campaign can divide people, and this is an effort to bring people together.
There's a lot of wounds that need to be healed. So I'm hoping that this show will heal a lot of these wounds, will bring our people back together and to be who we are. Everybody knows us in Soufrière-Scotshead area as good people. People will work together and develop in a community. So the whole idea of this show is to do that.
6 young ladies will contest, 3 from Soufrière, 2 from Scotshead and 1 from Galion.
We're going to have 4 rounds. We're going to have the introduction, we're going to have a talent, we're going to have evening wear, and we're going to have a swimwear. And those ladies are very excited, and I can guarantee the public that it will be a great show. And most importantly, come to support the show so we can bring all people back together. We can bring Soufrière-Scotshead back together, and the election is over, and it's time to start from there, and hopefully that we can get back on our feet again.
Other sponsors include Ambassador Felix Gregoire and the Parliamentary Representative Ian Pinard. Bellott, who is based overseas, has also made donations to the hospital and Soufrière School Library in the past. He says if all goes well, he intends making Miss Noel St. Mark an annual event. Show starts at 5 Tuesday afternoon at the Caribantic in Scotshead. You're watching Channel 5 News. Your weather report is next.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's weather broadcast. I am your presenter, Vernie Master Honoré. Earlier satellite imagery showed a few low-level clouds which moved across the island today, resulting in fair to partly cloudy skies. Earlier radar imagery indicated some scattered showers, mainly in the interior of the island today. Tonight's weather is expected to be fair to partly cloudy and breezy with brief showers. Temperatures can be expected to be as low as 20 degrees Celsius. Similar conditions can be expected tomorrow, fair to partly cloudy skies and breezy with brief showers. Temperatures are expected to be up to 30 degrees Celsius. Sea conditions tomorrow, moderate in open water, with swells expected to peak up to 8 feet. Small craft operators and sea bathers, you are advised to exercise some caution. And over the next 3 days, we do not anticipate any significant change in the weather conditions as the high-pressure system continues to be the dominant feature. Fair to partly cloudy skies can be expected throughout with brief showers. And across the region tomorrow, the central portion of the island will experience fair to partly cloudy skies, breezy conditions with brief showers, while the extreme northern and southern portion of the island chain can expect partly cloudy to cloudy skies with some showers. And on the international scene tomorrow, a chance of rain can be expected in New York, partly cloudy skies in Miami and London, chance of thunderstorm in Caracas, and clear skies in Beijing. The sun will rise tomorrow at 6:28 a.m. and will set at 5:41 p.m. For further information, visit our website at weather.gov.dm or call the weather hotline at 447-5555. Thank you for joining us this evening. Have a good night.
To end the news, the headlines again. Parliamentary Representative-elect for Rosa South, Joshua Francis, responds to speculation and says crossing the floor is not an option. A Canadian charity organization with 4 health centers here plans on expanding its partnership with Dominica. And unemployment and teenage pregnancy among issues of concern for the director of Child Fund Dominica. Send your questions and comments to news@marpin2k4.com. For instant access to the news, you can download the Turn Up 767 app. On behalf of the production team, I am Julian Morris. Thanks for watching. Season's greetings, everyone.